Hello, my correct and wonderful people. How una dey? Welcome back to Mystical Blog channel where we dey give una tanda and ogbonge gist wey dey fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, so my correct and wonderful people, e don dey happen o. Olori Tobi in severe draining of tears. Wey be say we dey ask this question, wey be say wetin these women dey lick for mouth when they go start to dey meet Kabiyesi? They tell Kabiyesi all the whole things wey dey tell Kabiyesi. Abi dey feel say Kabiyesi no know wetin im go do to them? Dey feel say Kabiyesi no know how im go take do to them? Yes, my correct and wonderful people, Olori Tobiloba ole think go inside the palace of Ile-Ife as Kabiyesi tell am say im no go do wetin she suppose do. And so she start to dey complain right inside the palace. So they tell Kabiyesi say everything wey im promise am, more the one wey she don dey beg am since, she no wan do am. Say everything wey Kabiyesi tell am say im go do for am, she talk say Kabiyesi no do anything for am. She talk say Kabiyesi promise am to build im mama house. Kabiyesi promise to establish her business in a very big way. Kabiyesi say this one, Kabiyesi say that one. Say nothing still wetin happen for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Na so she still walk right to Kabiyesi again. Say Kabiyesi say every time im dey do everything for Queen Naomi for palace of Ile-Ife, every time im dey do all the whole things wey im wan do for Queen Naomi, say why im no wan do for the Oloris? Why im no wan do for the Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife? Say she don dey beg am for a very long time, say she wan travel go outside country, at least make im give am one of im mansion for UK. Na so Kabiyesi take tell am say Queen Naomi is the one who owns this. Queen Naomi went to vacation. She didn't spend more than 1 week or 1 month in the vacation. She came back. But she wants to go to UK and stay and start establishing her business. Kabiyesi disagreed, said he wants Olori Tobiloba to be in the palace. Not even telling her she wants to be in the palace, telling her that she is one of his favorites. But look at the favorites. And so she dey drain for tears. Oh, all these are manipulation tears. They say Kabiyesi, her mother house is incomplete. That at least Kabiyesi is supposed to help. I know that she's forcing Kabiyesi to help, but at least now Kabiyesi should do a better in-law. All those kind things. Na so she come dey cry, dey drain in tears. She come talk say Kabiyesi come tell her say make she go straight to the point. Go straight to the point and talk wetin you wan talk, make you know, because anytime wey una wan beg Kabiyesi something, anytime una wan collect anything from Kabiyesi, or if una do the unthinkable, unbelievable inside the palace of Ile-Ife, na so all of una go just jejely and wan start to dey what? Dey bring out crocodile tears for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Na so the mamalawos dem dey do inside o. When they wan do other things, or when they don catch them red-handed, na so all of them go start to dey shed crocodile tears for inside the palace. They say this one, they say that one. Right now inside the palace of Ile-Ife, na Kabiyesi come tell am say, oya, talk wetin you wan talk, make you hear wetin they wan hear. Na wetin Kabiyesi come start to dey tell am. Say make she yarn everything wey she wan yarn. Na so she start to dey open mouth o. Dey talk say Kabiyesi, you know that my mother house is incomplete, and this is the 5th time I've been telling you. There's nothing wey she no talk for inside her mouth. And there's a period that I told you, but you said you're not going to do anything. That please, Kabiyesi, that you need 20 million for her own philanthropist foundation that she has been begging since last year, October. That Kabiyesi said that it was Queen Naomi's turn. But after everything, it was the Ibadan Fun Fair and everything that Kabiyesi invested on, that he said he's going to give her own. Philanthropy is something that Olori Tobiloba has been begging Kabiyesi since last year. Yes, we know about it. Because after Kabiyesi promised Queen Naomi 50 million naira during the Ibadan Fun Fair event and everything, the Olori is come. The first person who came to the palace was Olori Tobiloba, and said she was still going to open her own, that she wants to do her own philanthropist foundation. Her own foundation. And Kabiyesi said, when did she start to do foundation in the palace of Ile-Ife? More the period of time when they even catch Olori Miriam during the investigation in the Ibadan Fun Fair incident. The time they even caught the hoodlums, it was them that they were lying that they were doing their own foundation, not knowing that they want to embezzle the money So if Kabiyesi give it to them. And so she still bring up the topic now again. Something that have passed for 1 year, saying that she has been asking Kabiyesi to give her what she wants to give her. She has been asking Kabiyesi to what? To give her everything. But she doesn't want Kabiyesi to give her. At this time around, her family house has been in ruined. Her family house that she wants to complete, her mother's house that she's helping her to complete, that Kabiyesi should help. So that is what Olori Tobiloba came to the palace to come and be asking Kabiyesi in front of the elders. And thank God that Kabiyesi doesn't what? Kabiyesi doesn't take all those kind nonsensical things that the Oloris they talk for palace. And so Kabiyesi talk say, oh yeah, alele, carry your slippers, come up for here. Kabiyesi rejected everything and said he doesn't want to what? Invest, or he doesn't want to put money to anything for Olori Tobiloba and Ashley, no matter how the manipulation they are going to do. And he gave her a very, very big opportunity and big open up, telling her that if she don't do the DNA test, if she doesn't do the DNA test in the palace of Ile-Ife, that means there's nothing Kabiyesi is going to tell her. Yes. Kabiyesi told her if she doesn't do the DNA test in the palace of Ile-Ife, there is nothing he's going to what? Talk to her for. And so she constantly dey look. She constantly say, but Kabiyesi, I thought we have passed the DNA test saga. I thought we have way past it. Now why is Kabiyesi now bringing up all these issues in the palace of Ile-Ife? Now why is Kabiyesi now bringing all these issues? Why is Kabiyesi doing everything that he wants to do? Now all these things that she's doing in the palace of Ile-Ife, is it not still the same thing that Queen Naomi was asking for? Yes. Was it not the same thing Queen Naomi was asking for in the palace? My correct and wonderful people, seeing how all these things are going on in the palace of Ile-Ife, seeing how everything is moving in the palace of Ile-Ife, you go shocktalize you wey be say, omo, nothing happen. Oh, these Oloris are really, really demonic. These Oloris are really into many things. That's so Parapo come ask, and no be saying Parapo. That's what she take do in front of Parapo. Parapo almost give am better slap for inside the sit out where her and Kabiyesi dey talk. The same her. Now she's complaining that Kabiyesi has not finished her mother's house. That Kabiyesi did not want to do anything for her. Her jewelry store, her philanthropist work, her mother's house. You want Kabiyesi to do something for you, but you don't want to what? You don't want to do the thing that Kabiyesi asks you to do. Yes. You don't want to do the things that Kabiyesi asks you to do. My correct and wonderful people, seeing how all these things are happening in the palace of Ile-Ife, seeing how everything is happening in the palace, what are we going to do? How is Kabiyesi going to do everything? So my correct and wonderful people, it's a new thing inside the palace of Ile-Ife. The Oloris are looking for ways. Since the Kabiyesi has talked about the coming of Queen Naomi, returning back of Queen Naomi, he has publicly said it in palace. Every now and then, the Oloris are bringing case inside. Every now and then, they are bringing problem. So for her mind now, she wants to build a new house for her mommy. In her mind now, she wants to what? She wants make Kabiyesi give her money where she go use her own philanthropist this thing. So anything wey Queen Naomi do for inside palace, the Oloris are going to copy. Yes, anything wey Queen Naomi do inside palace, the Oloris want to copy. So my correct and wonderful people, seeing how all these things are moving on in the palace of Ile-Ife, seeing the way everything is going on in the palace of Ile-Ife, you go shocktalize you wey be say the Oloris in the palace are just trying to manipulate Kabiyesi. The Oloris in the palace are just trying to do everything they have to do to manipulate Kabiyesi. But my correct and wonderful people, it's what? It's a new thing. Oh, Kabiyesi has what? Has started rejecting all their offers. And so Ashley take come inside palace, they talk say she won't go dedicate her son. Oh, na Kabiyesi, she doesn't want this one, she doesn't want that one. Now Ashley has come to her own now, complaining complaining. So my correct and wonderful people, it's a new thing inside the palace of Ile-Ife. It is a new thing now inside the palace. So everybody right now in the palace of Ile-Ife is now what? Looking at how all these things are happening. Everybody in the palace of Ile-Ife is now looking at how every of the matter is going. So my correct and wonderful people, make una talk on our mind now. Because this one now, Kabiyesi now is now what? Seeing the games where these Oloris them they play for inside palace. So seeing the manipulations they are doing in the palace. So my correct and wonderful people, it is now what? A time in the palace of Ile-Ife for these Oloris is coming to an end. We've seen all these things. Kabiyesi has told her, go and do the DNA test. Go and do the DNA test before everything comes out. Go and do the DNA test before you what? We started doing anything in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, that's what Kabiyesi has told her. Go and do everything before you start doing everything in the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, looking at how all these matters are happening in the palace, looking at the way everything is doing in the palace of Ile-Ife, you need to what? The Oloris in the palace of Ile-Ife need to what? Do everything. Yes. They need to what? Desegate everything. Now inside the palace of Ile-Ife now, all the Oloris are looking for the ways, lying, manipulating, doing everything just to be in the palace back again after the immunity removal. And the unleashed of Ogunjayi in the palace. So my correct and wonderful, looking at how all these things are going in the palace of Ile-Ife, how una take see and make una drop una comment on the comment section. Make una what? Click on the like button so we go what? Interact on the matter with the suffer inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, how una day? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this our channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thank you and God.